Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. The long-range ammunition that Kiev has repeatedly requested will be equipped with a controversial fragmentation warhead. U.S. media on Friday quoted several officials familiar with the matter as saying that Washington is expected to provide a small number of ATACMS long-range surface-to-surface missiles to Ukraine. This commitment is said to have been made by U.S. President Joe Biden a day earlier during a meeting with his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky. Officials who spoke to NBC News on condition of anonymity did not reveal when the announcement regarding the ATACMS package would be made or when the missiles would actually arrive in Ukraine, describing only the number of munitions delivered. Is weak. The ATACMS missiles have a range of about 190 miles, more than 300 kilometers, and their planned delivery is expected to further enhance Ukraine's long-range capabilities. Kiev has repeatedly asked Washington to provide this type of ammunition, while the Biden administration's position on this issue appears to have changed in recent months, from flat refusal to considering such a move. It is unclear whether Washington will provide additional launchers to Kiev to fire ATACMS missiles. Without allocating additional means for this task, the missiles will apparently be fired by HIMARS multiple rocket launchers and other systems of its family, previously supplied by Washington and other NATO allies for Kiev. Several sources told the Washington Post that the missiles are expected to have controversial fragmentation warheads, containing dozens of small bombs. The officials, who spoke on condition of anonymity, did not provide an explanation as to why a focused version of the missile was chosen. Always. ATACMS missiles with fragmentation warheads are said to be more available and more abundant in U.S. stockpiles than missiles with large payloads. Earlier this year, the U.S. agreed to provide Kiev with NATO standard 155mm caliber fragmentation artillery shells, admitting this was a temporary measure to compensate for the shortage of conventional ammunition. These deliveries have been harshly criticized, even by the United States' closest allies, due to the controversial nature of these weapons. Cluster munitions have been banned by many countries around the world due to their high failure rate and their ability to contaminate battlefields with unexploded bombs that remain active and pose a threat to civilians for years. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.